Our next guest, early on in her life, expressed an interest in various subjects that fueled her passion for learning and eventually led her on a 6-year journey to complete her first book. Please welcome the author of Creating the Need for an Answer Through the Influence of Questions. Miss Kiuna Hines is in the building. So who is Kiuna Hines and what is important to you?
Oh, wow. Well, I am just, I'm a regular person like anyone else. I don't have anything that I consider to be, extraordinary about myself, except for the fact that I just love to learn and I feed off the energy of learning different things. And basically, what's important to me is just helping myself grow and seeing if I could help provide a vehicle for other people to grow as well.
Now, your book is about asking questions to start one's mind to finding answers. Give us a few questions you begin asking, or should I say you began asking yourself.
Well, this whole thing started as basically something I wanted to do for my own personal growth. It was a personal growth project. So when I work in corporate America, and I would just start thinking about things that I like to do, or I couldn't remember like the last time that I was in a great mood or what made me happy, especially when you're at work. You're just sitting there thinking, why am I here? So many people do that. And then I began to ask questions like, is this what I really want to do? And if not, what is it that I want to do, and why am I not doing it? So it initially started as a survey that I passed out to my coworkers of 10 questions, things such as, do you like your job? When is the last time you thought of your favorite color or song? What would you rather be doing if you're not already doing it? And what I found out is most people could not answer those simple 10 questions. So it really amazed me that most people don't think about what makes them happy. And I'm thinking, well, how can you attract that to you, or how can you participate in what makes you happy if you never think about it? But on the contrary, if you ask someone what makes you upset, or just any question that, that did not have a positive outcome, they were able to tell you in a matter of seconds. But, the positive questions, they were like, well, let me get back to you on this. So it started out as a survey, and eventually, once I saw the response that I had, it fueled more questions, and 10 became 20, and 20 became 360. And so I would begin letting people look at some of the questions, and they eventually were suggesting that I get it published. And at first I thought it to be ludicrous. I was like, I'm not going to publish this. This is personal. But then I was convinced, so it ended up getting published into what it is now.
Yeah, this is a little bit about your book, because it's very deep. This is not a simple concept book. I mean, it is simple, but it makes one think. Now, how can asking questions, in your opinion, help you develop and grow?
Well, in my experience, how can you receive an answer if there's never a question there? How do you even know what you're looking for without having the question? And so if you don't know what you're looking for, then, in my opinion, it's going to be very difficult for you to grow if you're just out there aimlessly, not knowing what it is that you would like to do, or if you don't have any passion about life. And passion is just simple. It's any powerful or compelling emotion or feeling or desire. And I feel like if you lack that, then these are the questions that you need to be asking to help you find it. And I think that everyone is at their happiest state when they're asking, or when they have passion or find it, something that they're passionate about.
Passion certainly leads people to answering a lot of those questions. That's a very good point. Why did it take you 6 years to complete this book? What was going on in your life, or what was it about, I guess, your journey that took you a course of 6 years to complete this, your first work?
Well, the initial questions begin as just, like I said, personal growth. And one question kept leading to other more in-depth questions, but as I started asking these questions, I started looking for the answers. And so I would be compelled to go to the bookstore and read various subjects or books on various subjects, such as anatomy, astronomy, quantum physics, Eastern medicine, you name it. I just began looking and for anything that I could that would help me answer the questions. And then once I got to a certain point, I started to realize that some of the answers began coming to me without even having to read books or, go look for it. It just depends on if I allowed it to come to me, how much I really wanted an answer for that question. So the process of me learning and, just studying different subjects contributed to the time.